Hi, my name is Connie Johnson, and I want to give my testimony about how God is working in my life and how God is helping me to grow. So my biggest goal in life was to be as invisible as possible. I wanted to blend into the background. I wanted to make sure that nobody could see me or hear me. I always tried to turn the attention to other people so that I wouldn't have to be the person in the center of attention. And I didn't realize that it was something I needed to be free of until one day I was in a situation where all of a sudden I was forced to be the center of attention, and I basically freaked out about it. So I was at a training with a group of people from City on the Hill, and one of the people was Kim, and we had to do this exercise during the training where a group of people got together and each person took turns being in the center of a circle. The outside people on the outside of the circle had to look at the person in the center of the circle. The person in the center of the circle had to close their eyes and go through this exercise. And at one point, I was the person in the center of the circle, and I was so not invisible that I was basically frozen. I couldn't think about anything except for the fact that I was completely not invisible. And at that moment, I realized I have a problem and I really need to get free from this. So at the end of the exercise, I walked up to Kim and I said, I need to talk to you about something. And she was like, what, baby? And I said, my biggest goal in life has always to be completely invisible. And I need to come see you. And she said, yeah, you do need to come see me. So I set up a time to go pray with her. And she was very gentle and loving and kind and allowed the Holy Spirit to work during the prayer time. And as soon as we prayed, the Holy Spirit began to move. He showed me where I had believed a lie, where that lie came from. He showed me how God saw me in that situation. And it was completely opposite of how I saw myself. And God just, working through the Holy Spirit and through what Kim did, set me free from that situation. So now I can sit in front of this camera and tell you about it. The experience was really amazing because the Holy Spirit was allowed to move and do what He does best, which is heal us and help us to grow. He's got so much wisdom. He's so gentle. He's so kind. He doesn't ridicule you. He teaches you and He helps you and He loves you into life. And because of what He does, and Kim allowing Him to do what He does best, which is help us get healed, I can be free, and we can all be free. So what I would like people to know about this and to contemplate in their own lives is if they're sitting there watching these videos and they're thinking, wow, I really want to get free, but I don't know how to do it. Or if the Holy Spirit is nudging them, or if some issue is coming to mind that they've been struggling with in their life, then they please pray about whether you should go and seek help from this ministry, because the ministry will help set you free. It'll help you get victory over those lies so that you can leave them behind once and for all, leave them dead and gone in your past and not move forward with them in your life anymore. So I would just want to encourage everybody to just take a moment and just get alone with God and just pray about whether this is something that would be helpful to you. We are supposed to be walking through open doors this year, and open doors require for us to walk through them. You can't just look at the door and say, oh, there's an open door. You have to actually walk through that door. And this may be an opportunity that the Holy Spirit wants you to walk through and get set free once and for all so that we can move on and not be orphans anymore. Just like we've been learning in church, we aren't orphans. We're sons and daughters of the Most High God. And we want to walk in that truth. We want to walk in that freedom. And if we don't get free from our past, we don't get free from the lies that have been trapping us, it's pretty impossible to move forward and let go of that orphan mentality.